What's up, coaches? Welcome to the Flexbone Mini Clinics. Today, Jason Starin from Wagner High School down in San Antonio, Texas, is going to give a presentation and mini clinic on how they practice zone dive. If you enjoy the video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the like. Now let's get to it. All right, go for it.
What's up, guys? My name is Jason Starin. I'm the office coordinator and offensive line coach at Wagner High School in San Antonio, Texas. Tonight, I've been invited to speak on how we practice our zone dive there at Wagner. We practice this thing in pod form. We stole this stuff from Harding. We've changed it up a little bit for ourselves. I'm super excited to share this information. Contact information will be included later if you guys have any questions. I think we're going to get right into it. All right, so systematically, this is how we practice our zone dive. On this clip, I'm calling it fullback dive. I mean, doesn't matter what you're calling it, right? So when we do pods, we have 10 fits, and we're going to talk about what these fits mean here in a second. The whole idea of these fits is to make sure the fullback sees his action key do X, Y, and Z, and then when his action key does X, Y, or Z, he sees the second defender he needs to pay attention to. The way we organize these fits is we want to make sure that offensive guards see a 3 technique, a 2 technique, an inside shade, and be able to react to a different movement there. We want to make sure a center sees everything from a 3, a 2, a 2-eye, a head up nose. On down to it, out to a tackle, we want to make sure a tackle sees a 4 technique. We want to make sure a tackle sees a 5. We want to make sure a tackle sees a 5 hanging on his outside shoulder. We want to make sure a tackle sees a 5 crossing his face. The same thing for slots. We want to see different linebacker fits and different defensive end fits. So I'm going to talk about these real quickly, going through 1 through 10. Okay, you'll see that 1 through 6 are even fronts, 4-3, 4-2-5, whatever you want to call it. It's 4 down linemen. So anytime you see something denoted as up. So for example, in the first fit, we have 3 up, 5 up, a pop. That just means the scout teamer on defense is going to line up in a 3, and he's going to step up into the gap that he's aligned in. Anytime you see 5 up, that means that 5 technique is going to step up and hang on the offensive tackle's outside shoulder. A pop means wherever you have your linebacker, he could be a Mike, he could be stacked behind the 3, it doesn't matter where he's at. That means he's blitzing the A gap, okay? And in this instance, the center should be picking him up. And then I think the rest of it's pretty self-explanatory. Anytime you see, so for example, fit 2, you have 3 in, means the defensive tackle on scout team is going to line up in a 3. He's going to spike into the A gap. Okay. Now, when you see the B flow, that denotes a linebacker flowing laterally as opposed to fitting downhill. All pops fit downhill, flows fit laterally. Fit 3, 2 in, 5 in, C flow, right? 2 technique in A gap. We should end up with double team with the guard in the center. The 5 is going to cross the tackle's face. So this is the second thing the tackle's seen. The guard's already seen 3 different movements. Fit number 4, it's the same as 3, but C pop is different for the slot. Okay, so C flow, you have lateral movement, and the slot kind of makes the block 3 or 4 yards down the field. C pop is a hard scrape in the C gap by that linebacker. Fit 5 is we have 2 up, 5 up, B pop. Okay, so now the tackle has to pick this B pop up. Again, this is about the 4th or 5th thing the play side guard seen. Then fit number 6, 2 and 4 in, and C flow. So this is 6-1. So the fullback's going to see a 2 go to the A gap, a 4 go to the B gap, and he's gonna have to slide all the way around the whole thing. Then we have the odd fits. Okay, and we'll get to see a little bit of odd today. But the odd fits, again, are going to be pretty self-explanatory. But when we get to the odd, I want you to be prepared. So fit number 10 is something we had to add when the playoffs hit. The first 10 games of the year, we had 9 fits for the zone pod. And we'll talk a little bit exactly how we organize that here in a minute. You'll see on film. But fit number 10, it's going to be my favorite fit to show you here at the end. when we say 9 easy, okay, that's an outside linebacker that exchanges into the B gap where the 4 technique goes out. So 9 easy is the 9 technique coming back in. We had never practiced that fit, and we saw it, and then we ultimately picked it up in our last regular season game. And so all year we had 9 fits. We've since graduated to 10. Okay, so we're going to get started, and we're going to cover a couple of these fits here in this video. First thing you have is you have the we just described, right, is an A pop, 5 going up and the 3 going up. Okay. So what we practice this is we're constantly hitting bags. Okay, we're going full speed, but we're not driving people to the ground. While the left side is going right here, we have one camera capturing the left side. The right side is about 15 yards to the right, and there's another set of coaches and another group of kids. Number 3 taking the snaps right there. He's a fullback, and you're going to notice that that our fullback number 2 is going to be taking snaps also. So this is where we cross-train some kids at quarterback. So we have the 3 up, 5 up, A pop. 3 technique do not cooperate, and we have issue with ball security there. Yeah, here's a team setting against our defense. We're going to run zone dive to the right. It's a totally different defense, but it's a bear defense, but you still have the 3 going up into the B gap. This linebacker right here is popping the A. This action key went here. Fullback's up in there. We got a center in his knees. So it's a carryover right there. One of my favorite plays from 2018. I'm going to watch the end zone view. Okay. So this is not a 3 up, but he's going to end up as a 3. All right. 5's up. This kid's going to hit the A gap. All right. We've practiced this before. Second proof. No. Untouched touchdown. It's what we practice. It's how we practice. Let's watch him finish at a kid. Okay. So the next fit we have is we normally have combinations of a 2 technique or a 3 technique going in, the 5 technique coming out, and then remember right here we're talking about a B flow or a B pop. That means we have the inside linebacker. It doesn't matter where you line him up. It just matters, is he going to flow laterally or is he going to pop the B gap? Okay. Right here we have a B pop. See how the 2 popped in? We ended up having a double team between the guard and the center. He came in, tackles on the linebacker B pop. Okay. Something we didn't get a chance to talk about. You'll notice number 9 carrying the football. When we do the zone dive pod, typically we do every fit twice. The first time is for the fullback, the second time is for the fullback. Okay, here's another team run situation. It's going to be zone dive to the right. Okay, you notice the 3 technique. He goes in. We practiced that. Got it all sealed off. It's like we practiced. Excuse me, fellas. Trying to find the end zone. Here we go. 2 up, 5 up, B flow. Watch the mic flowing towards the B gap. We notice number 4 checking the play. We check this play. So we think it's different when the linebacker flows more laterally as opposed to when the linebacker pops the B gap. Nice play. Second practice. Here's another even front. We have a 2 or a 3 popping in. Now the 5 coming in, right? And the inside linebacker flows all the way over the top. So 2 in, excuse me, 2 in, 5 in, C flow, right? Okay. You notice you got these kids, their feet a little bit too far apart. When the play develops, you see how they try and get their hips together. Okay. Offensive line is constantly working their indie right here. We don't get a chance to do a ton of indie. Okay. Fullback's not really getting after it, but really all we're doing in pods, man, is trying to see a pattern of movement. You know, like the kids play a video game. He's not going to go 100 miles an hour, but he does want to just see that color flash across his face. So when the 2 popped in and then the 4 popped in, he's got to slide around the whole thing. This side slot wasn't bad. Okay, so here's us during what we call team run. We're servicing ourselves here, but it's the same thing but to the left. Okay, this kid's misaligned scout teamer, but he's gonna end up in the A. Defensive end's gonna pop the go to the B gap, or we're gonna have linebacker flow. Okay, it's gonna same thing to the right against our defense. A little goal line, whole goal line's pinching, 2 in, 4 I in. Nice little slide around by the JV fullback. All our kids do it. All our kids do it. 1s, 2s, 3s, JVs. Let's see if we got a good tight version here. Okay, it's going to be up to the top. You're going to see number 35, this defensive end spike in, right? Fullback's going to slide around the whole thing. Like I said, the kid's seen it before. Really good job with fullback staying tight. There we go. That is. Okay. Now, this is the fit I was talking about. This is fit number 10. We had been doing 9 all year. So this is what I talk about easy. You have the 4 technique popping out and the 9 rolling in. Okay. The nose guard working in the A gap here in this situation. Okay. C flow. That's me playing linebacker. I play a lot of defense. All our coaches do. But like I said, we added this when the playoffs started because in week 10, I'm going to show you the game film. I'm really proud of what our little left tackle did. And I would like to mention that our left tackle had only played tackle. He was a wide receiver. They got not demoted, but by necessity, he came to play tight end. And then we realized he could really come up the ball. And so in a 15-game season, he played tackle the last 12 games of the year. He ended up being pretty good, 180 pounds. Here's that front. Kids don't look great doing it, but the guard's first step does. Against the odd, we're gonna guard and tackle. We're gonna step into the B gap like this, get our hips together. Tackle's got his eyes on the easy stunt. Okay, there's another quarterback rep. Now, when I was putting this thing together, I had to go back and look for some against our defense. Our defense blitzes a lot. You probably already noticed they play a bunch of different fronts. So the way we practice really helps us, and the fact that our defense changes front so often prepares us for games. Well, you're going to see the easy stunt. This is not an odd. It's more of an odd stack. But number 3 right here is going to fold in. And I think we do a decent job of picking it up. Oop. Okay, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You're going to look at the first step from the guard and tackle. That's how we protect the B gap. That's a little bit different than a lot of other people do it. Very nice. Okay, guys, my favorite zone dive of the year right here, right? We're going to finish with this one. Okay, it's going to be zone dive to the left. This little 6'1", 180-pound tackle. Like, he just gets after it. Love the kid. Great attitude to come from receiver to tight end to tackle. You're going to know, I saw this on the Saturday morning, and I was running around the coach's office talking about how great our kids were, right? But you're going to notice his pace. We're not really talking about technique tonight, right? You're going to notice his pace. You see that he can't help but pick this guy up. One of my favorite dirties of the year. 9 easy. We had never done it before. Kid picks it up. We add it to the practice schedule. And there we go. It's pretty nice. Watch from the end zone. We finished. Very nice. Well, fellas, I want to thank Flexbone Nation and Coach Mcleod for inviting me on here to visit with you guys. Man, I hope you got a little bit out of it. I'm easy to get in touch with. I'm at Coach Starin on Twitter. We're going to attach emails and things like that. I love this community, and I'll do whatever I can to help you guys. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.
That's all I have for you guys for this video. Thank you, coaches, for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. Click the bell to be notified when the next video is posted. Please go by and check out our website. The link is provided for you down in the description below. Viva la Triple!